All right, we're at the ball field. We got Ecclesia in town. And with weather, we switched it all up. And we're playing today at 4. And then 2 games tomorrow. So with Ecclesia is in town. So I'll be quiet and let you hear Big Eddie do the lineups.
Batting second. In right field, number 14, Gabe Reed. Batting third, left fielder, number 1, Keenan Hunter. Batting fourth and catching, number 24, Tucker Bradley. Batting fifth at shortstop, number 2, Chase Dutal. Batting sixth, third baseman, number 27, Diego Canuelas. Batting seventh, second baseman, number 15, Josh Hines. Batting eighth, designated hitter, Clay Fisher. Batting ninth in center field, number 5, C.J. Price. Pitching for the Royals, number 18, Drew Elmore. And now, for your Falcons, under head coach Tony Erla, leading off at third base, number 14, Denzel Rincon. Batting second, first baseman, number 23, Jay Galloway. Batting third, the shortstop, number 9, Drew Lippold. Batting cleanup, second baseman, number 22, Connor Taylor. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 10, Dorian Arise. Batting sixth, in left field, number 0, T.J. Bratton. Batting seventh and catching, number 20, Kale Kasori. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 17, Cesar Castro. And batting ninth in center field, number 4, Diego Diaz. On the mound for the Falcons, number 34, Corbin Spray. At this time, we ask everyone in attendance to please stand if you are able for an opening prayer, followed by the playing of our national anthem. This afternoon's prayer will be offered by Mr. Jared McReynolds.
Let's pray. God, thank you for today and the opportunity right now to get to play the game. Thank you that Ecclesia is here safely, and just pray for a good weather for today and tomorrow that we can get these games in. Thank you for all you do. Amen.
Thank you for that. Now it's Royals and Falcons. Let's play some baseball.
All right, we're about to have first pitch. We got Corbin on the mound to start this game. Corbin being one of the freshmen that have been taking the mound here. He started out as a reliever, earned himself into the starting rotation. So we got Corbin on the mound, Corbin Sprague. Going around bases here, catching Corsack. Galloway on first. See, we got on second here. Got Connor Taylor, third base, Rincon, Drew Lipple, short, left field, C.J. Bratton, center field, Diego Diaz, and playing right field will be Cesar Castro. So that is your starting lineup for the Falcons. Got a game today, 2 tomorrow, weather permitting, of course. All right, we're ready for first pitch.
Ready to get underway. Leading off the Royals, first baseman, number 13, Gustavo Soto.
All right, Gustavo up the bat, first batter today. Griff Smith, head coach for this Royal Ecclesia team. And we got an 0-1 pitch count.
Afternoon, Gerald.
Morning, or afternoon. It's not morning. Afternoon. It's morning somewhere. But, yeah. Oh, look at that. Strike 2. That's a good way to start it off,
yeah,
right?
Especially to a player like Soto. He's got a team-leading .402 average.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to get him out, start this game.
Ooh, that just misses.
Yeah, 1-2 count.
Yeah, along with that, a .619 slugging percentage, so. It'll be a tough out. Sprague delivers.
No, doesn't get it. 2-2 count.
Touch high.
Yeah. What are our first pitches tomorrow, Eddie? Do you remember off the top of your head?
Game 1 will be 12 noon.
Okay.
And then be roughly around 2:30 for second game if everything goes accordingly. But
Okay. All right.
the weather here in Kansas City just kind of got to be flexible, and
Yeah.
had terrible storms all night and into this morning, and that's kind of why we had to switch around from the doubleheader today and single tomorrow, kind of flip that around as that's hit well into right field. Castro
There we go.
makes the
L1.
play.
Yeah, we kind of had this opening, looked at the weather, and so 4 o'clock it is today. Okay, number 14. This is Gabe Reed, their right fielder, up the bat.
And not too shabby himself at a .398 average.
Strike.
.695 slugging percentage. So
Wow. Okay.
the top of their lineup can really hit the ball and do damage. So
Well, Corbin starting both pitchers, first batters with 0-2 counts on them. That could be a sign of a good day.
Yeah.
He hits his spots.
and you like to see the confidence going right at her, going right at him. Big power bats on for average bats, just taking it to him.
Doesn't get it 1-2.
So yeah, as far as tomorrow goes, as we were saying, should be 12 o'clock first pitch. We do have storms coming in again tonight. I'll go through the morning. All right, got him
Rung him
looking.
All right, Corbin. There we go. All right, number 1, Keenan Hunter, their left fielder.
He comes into today with a .337 average on the season.
Fouls it off himself. Oh, one.
You know, that stings. He's got to walk a little lap.
I remember playing wiffle ball, hitting myself with the wiffle ball, and it hurt.
It'll take you down.
We got Coach Perry back with us up here. It's always better when he's here. Yeah, there we go. 0-2 count. Man, Corbin.
Yeah.
It's a good way to start this.
Not playing around.
Oh. See if we can get him chasing it. No. 1-2. Got a few fans out there today.
Ooh, not sure where that missed.
2-2 count. Looked like that was right there, Eddie, but not going to get the call.
Sprague, this is his first start, or I'm sorry, fifth start of the season. He has been.
Didn't get that one either. Full count. He's hitting those spots. He's not getting a.
Payoff pitch.
Fouls it back. So in a little bit, you're going to hear the fine tone and words of a Quentin who's going to take over in a minute. There we go. Oh, no. I guess he may have got it fouled, right?
Yeah, I got a little piece of it to stay alive.
I'm going to have to leave. I have a thing I have to get back to on our campus. We have homecoming, and there's a dinner tonight, and I got to be part of that. But Quentin is here. He's going to help Eddie in just a little bit, so you'll hear me dart off and Quentin, so don't be startled. Oh, they're going to walk in. Come on, ring him up. Ring him up. No. Number 24, Tucker Bradley, their catcher. This is a big old boy right here, Eddie.
Yeah, and another dangerous hitter in their lineup. 325 batting average, 602 slugging percentage, and he's got 6 home runs on the season. So,
yeah.
hits for power, hits for average.
Well, Corbin has yet to throw a pitch to him yet. Trying to get watching that first base. Quentin's had a couple of times. He's picked some guys off. So, strike. He has started every batter off with a first pitch strike today. In fact, every batter so far has got down in the count 0-2. See if he can keep that going. We'll go outside.
Yeah, I was hoping that Hunter would take off, so little pitch out, hope to get him stealing, but Hunter doesn't take the bait, stays close to first. Here's the pitch. Going to be high.
2-1.
For the first time this afternoon, he's kind of behind. 2-1. I guess he did issue that walk, so.
We gotta go out and give him a ball here. Time.
Yeah. Sprague was taking too much time, and even though we don't have an official pitch clock, seeing majors with the umps at their discretion. Oh my! Got him!
Yeah, that's what he does.
That was
It's about
nice.
the third time this year he's
Yeah,
done
he's
that,
got
that
that
I've seen.
great
It could be
pickoff
more than
move.
that. Great.
Well done.
Yeah, that was awesome. Well, we'll go to the bottom of the first, see if the Falcons can get somebody on and get across. Next week, we got all kinds of games coming your way. In fact, I believe Tuesday we're gonna be interesting. I'm not sure how we're gonna pull this off. We're gonna have baseball and softball both at home playing at the same time. So we got to figure that out, which we will. You don't need to worry about it. And then next Thursday, softball will be at Haskell. One more game series with them, 2 games. All right, we got Rincon about to come up first time today. I'll go over to this Ecclesia Royal team taking the mound. We said earlier is number 18. This is Drew Elmore. Catching be number 14. That's Gabe Reed, first base. Number 13, that is Gustavo Soto. Second base, number 15. Let's see here. Josh Hines. Third base is number 27. That's Diego Coelhes. Designated hitter, number 7, Clay Fisher. Sorry, I'm going through this kind of slow. I'm just kind of reading through here. Followed by... we'll get to it. We have so much going on, I can't get it going. So
that ball almost hits Rincon, but ends up going behind his back, and he steps in for the 1-2. Rincon, 299 average as he flies that into right field. Reed is there for the catch.
Shortstop is number 2, Chase Dutile. Left field, number 1, Keenan Hunter. Center field, number 5, C.J. Price. And right field, number 14, Gabe Reed. So there you go. Finally get through that.
As Galloway takes outside for a ball, 1-0 count. Galloway, team leading, 415 average, 691 slugging percentage.
count.
And our key hitters are really going to have to be locked in today, as you said, facing. That's popped way up in the air. Going back is Bradley, the catcher, but it's going to hit the net, not be playable. So the pitcher for the Royals, number 18, Drew Elmore, 1.54 ERA, 4-1 record, 7 starts. So
Wow.
very tough pitcher.
Yeah.
Doesn't give you much, so if you get opportunity, you got to take advantage of it.
Jump on him, yeah. Oh, watch it now. A bat flew out of his hand. Wow. And he's going to walk to the dugout. Struck out. Man, he threw that bat. That was a good 30 yards. Man. It didn't hit anybody, thank goodness. Went over to dugout.
Yeah.
Wow. There's
It's gonna be out
Lippold.
Reed underneath that. And that's
Yeah.
a quick 1, 2, 3
Wow.
for Drew Elmore. So
All right, we're going to go top of the second. Corbin coming back out. Did walked one player, struck out 2, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Eddie? Or did he?
No, got a fly out and
A
a
fly out.
strikeout, but then he made that good pickoff move.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. That's
so-
right. The pick off.
Yeah. Yep, walked Hunter, but then redeemed himself with that really smooth pickoff, and
Mm-hmm.
so technically will go down as 1, 2, 3, even though there was a walk.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
it'll be 4, 5, 6 hole hitters due up in Tucker Bradley, Chase Dutile, and Diego Canuelas.
Canuelas. I like it when the umps dress up for the occasion and wear their jackets.
It is a classy touch. I always like that myself. Get the sports coat
Yeah.
on.
Looking nice. You know, you can wear that to a game and to a wedding.
Exactly.
Looking good. All right. We're kind of wondering who our umps will be. We got one little ump that we like to see, and he wasn't here today. All right, Bradley. You remember, right? He was at bat last inning, but Corbin got to pick off at first, so he's back at it.
Yeah, we talked about Bradley's numbers and the power.
6 home runs, is that right?
Yep,
on the
6 home
season?
runs on the season. Yep, 325 average, 602 slugging percentage. So, and he comes in with a fresh count to work with, and quickly gets ahead of it. 2-0.
Fouls that one over.
A little
2-1 count.
rocket, but foul all the way. Almost took out his third base coach, though. He had a third base coach had to do a little hop, skip, and a jump to get out of the way of that missile that was fired down that line. Everybody's fine. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's gonna be outside.
Three one on him. And he gets that a ride. That will fall.
Goes into center left for a base hit. And first hit of the day for either team.
get a pinch runner in, number 9. Looks like KJ Merriweather will take it first. Lays a bunt. Oh, no. Well, they'll get him a second.
Yeah, got the force there. And
Looks like Corbin and Kale there didn't know who was going to get it.
Yeah, but got really lucked out because
Yeah.
Leonard didn't take off, so nobody advances.
Strike there. 1.
Is that out of play?
2 count.
Can Ellis, the third baseman, 288 average. And the 0-2 is outside, bringing it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Time is called. Granted. Now, steps back in the box. Set. Here's the pitch, and that one
Outside.
just slips
Yeah.
out of his hand. And even though it's not raining, it's still just kind of slick out, just kind of massive thunderstorms all night. As I said earlier, ground's still going to be wet, even though this new field has great drainage. That's hit hard to right. Castro there to make the catch.
Job by Castro. Good jump on it.
Base runner can't advance, so 2 down. Runner stays at first.
And number 15, this is Josh Hines. See if Corbin can get out of here. Just leaving 1 on base.
Hines, 207 average. Takes high ball 1. Oh yeah, so with just kind of wet and icky conditions out there, going to be some plays where you see the ball just slips out of the hands of players, or in the case of like Galloway, the bat slips out of the hands.
Yeah. Oh, and that's gonna fall.
Be, yeah, it's gonna be in the far
He's
corner of
coming
left
around.
field.
They're gonna wave him on.
Oh,
they were gonna get
Denzel
him. Look at
Riddle, what
that.
a play!
Oh.
T.J. Bratton in left field chases that ball all the way to the corner, gets it.
Yeah.
Fires a missile to Rincon at third, who gets it right in there to Kasorik to make that play.
Very good. We'll take that any day.
Absolutely. Coach Hurler likes that. He's jumping up and down at high fives all around.
Yeah.
Likes to see that defense.
All right. Well, I'm going to be passing on my duties over to Mr. Quentin, and I'll be back tomorrow.
All right, Connor Taylor leading off for the Falcons in the second. He slaps that foul and out of play. Count goes 1-1. Taylor with a .245 average. Pops that up into the air. Canuelas, no, it's going to be Dutile calling for it. He makes the pop up one down.
Now with the designated hitter, Dorian Arise. Takes that one for strike one.
Arise, posting a .301 average. Good eye there. Takes it. Ball. Big swing there. 1-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Excuse me. It's that, but going to be just a floater out to left. Hunter underneath of it makes the catch. Quickly 2 outs on the Falcons. Left fielder numbers.
Now it's T.J. Bratton. He'll take that one for strike one.
Apologize, I hit the wrong mute on that. So when Jared left, we kind of
Just trying to mute me over here.
Yeah, we switched.
Can't talk.
Switched mics. So I went from number 1 to 4. So I've been hitting 1 to mute myself on my announcements all game, and I have to remember I'm over on the. I got to hit another different button. So I apologize if I blew the speakers out there. All right, T.J. Bratton, .316 average.
It's not too shabby.
No, not at all, considering that he was mainly just a pitcher, and needed some help in the outfield, and Coach Hurley put him out, and he's been a big surprise. Made some great fielding plays. That's going to be down for a hit, and been really getting on base.
It's almost like he heard us up here, and I mean, he just had to.
Yeah,
he had to prove something to us.
yeah, nice little line drive into right for a base hit. And Falcons have their first runner of the afternoon.
Now Kalkasoric.
Oh, fires one into the dugout there of Ecclesia. Everybody avoids a sharp liner. Kasoric, a 220 average. Elmore comes set the 0-2 pitch. Jams him. Kasoric able to foul it off and stay alive. We'll replay the 0-2. That's popped up as Canuelis calling for it. Gonna run it in. The wind's playing tricks with it, but he stays with it, makes the catch, ends the inning. So we do get a base runner on, but nothing much more than that as we get ready to go top of the third.
Now for the Royals, Clay Fisher. Bit outside for ball one.
Fisher 333 average coming into today. Excuse me. Outside for a ball.
Sprague will be going in there for strike one. Outside makes it a 3-1 count. Sprague needs to battle back here a little bit. Delivers.
Boy. That's missed just a little low. Looked good, but lead off walk. CJ Price now. 9-hole hitter, 234 average. Center fielder showing bunt. Uh-oh. Sprague tried to catch him there at first, but overthrows it. And Fisher gets to trot into second base, no problem on the overthrow. Shows bunt. A little piece of it. Count's going to go 0-1. Price again showing bunt. That's going to hit in foul territory, and count will go 0-2. Showing bunt again. And both put that one down. Wow. Yep. That was just a perfectly executed bunt for Price. Put it kind of in the area there in third base where Racone couldn't come up to get it as he had runner coming in. Sprague had to field it. Didn't have time to get the runner at third and threw to first, but Price just too fast.
Gustavo Soto will come now with runners at the corners.
That's hit hard into right and over Cesar Castro's head. That's going to bounce off the wall. One will come in. Two will come in. And the throw to Rincon is not handled, bounces off, putting Soto at third base with a 2 RBI triple.
Looks like Coach Harlow wants a small chat with the team.
Yeah, we're at top of the lineup. Soto will be in the number 1 header. We talked about the top of their lineup, how dangerous they can be. And that just goes to show right there. Letting the 8 and 9 man on, 8 and 9 hole hitter on. Just really can't afford to do that with the top of the lineup as good as they are. So now we got to really buckle down. Still no outs. Runner on third. Read up for the second time today. Struck out in the first. Batting throws to Rincon at first, with Soto having a decent leadoff, but Soto back in plenty of time. Soto with a modest lead, only a few feet. That pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. Pitch catches the corner for a strike, count evens 1-1. Soto at third, still not getting very far away from the bag. That one hit hard into left field. That's going to be out of the park for a home run. And that hit so hard you knew it wasn't going to stay in, but would it stay fair? And it did, just to the side of the foul pole. So
I think Reed knew as soon as he hit that was not coming back.
Yeah. Like I said, I was just hoping it would tail foul, but it stayed true and just to the fair side of that pole. So two-run shot gives the Royals a 4-0 lead here at the top of the third. So Reed, that was his 8th home run of the season, leads his team in homers. Now the 2-0, that just misses. As Jesus Romaine starts to get loosened up in the Falcon bullpen. That's going to be ball 4 for a walk. Bradley now.
Gets a piece of that one for an 0-1.
Bradley singled in the second inning. Hunter back to first in time. That's hit high up into the air. Going back as Diaz lost track of it, misplayed it. He went running back and the sky with the overcast, the ball can easily get lost as the sky's about the same color as the baseball. So I think that's probably what happened. So Bradley will be on for the second time today, and courtesy runner, since I'm being the catcher, will be Merriweather. Little bunts put down. Throw is off target. And that'll bring another run in. So things really falling apart here in the third. So we've given up 5 runs now and still have yet to record an out. Canuelis now.
That's it. Pops it straight up.
Bratton calls for it and makes the catch. And the throw just not quite in time to Kosoric. Merriweather comes in to score a 6th run.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Clay Fisher now up for the 2nd time this inning. He started the 3rd off with leading off and a leadoff walk. And the pickoff goes past Taylor at 2nd. Nothing seems to be going right for the Falcons here in the 3rd. You know, miss there, and Hines easily still 2nd. So no traditional double play. 0-1 count, only 1 out. Comes inside, lucky not to hit him. Count evens at 1-1. Be outside, 2-1 count.
It delivers outside. Kasork there lost the ball for a second, but luckily no one
Yeah,
tries their luck.
we got a lucky bounce there, just going straight up in the air and landing right in front of Kasork because he wasn't sure where it had gone. And Dutal at third thought about grabbing the bag, but seeing that it was right there in front of him, knew he didn't have a chance, so stays at third. Well to center, Diaz running, makes the catch. It's going to be deep enough to get another in. So the bottom of the lineup continues to do damage with an RBI. Sack fly for Fisher. Bring up C.J. Price. It's hit to center. Diaz there ends the inning after giving up 7 runs. We go to the bottom of the third.
Cesar Castro up for the Falcons to start at the bottom of the third. Where's under the catcher's legs for ball 1.
First plate appearance for Castro this afternoon. He's 143 average, but very small sample size, only 14 at bats. Only played in 7 games. 9-1 hole hitter for the Falcons. Hoping to get some sort of a spark, something here to erase this 7-run deficit, or at least tighten it up a little bit. Can't ask for to tie it up here, but it'd be nice to get a couple runs back, and he gets caught looking, gonna be rung up.
Now the center fielder, Diego Diaz, coming up. Big swing and a miss for the 0-1 count.
Diaz, 207 average. Kind of been struggling at the plate, so moved him down to the 9 hole. Comes inside, almost hits him. He's able to avoid it. Comes the 1-2. Almost the same pitch inside. And that one does hit him. Elmore throwing inside. That hole at bat. I think it's too close inside, and we got a runner on. And we'll take it any way we can get it against this pitcher, so we're top of the lineup.
Denzel Rincon come up. Swing, and it's a piece of that one.
It's going to be popped up. Hunter underneath of it and left makes the grab, 2 away. Galloway gets one up the gap, so he's on with a single. And Coach Smith for the Royals came out, and I thought he was going to have a meeting. Oh, I think he was worried about it. Concerned. I was like, he can't be ready to pull him for just giving up the second single of the day, the way he's been mowing us down, but it looked like there was some maybe tightness.
Drew Lippold now.
Okay, yeah, Coach was just coming to make sure Elmore was okay, and Elmore gives him the thumbs up. Just massaging his thigh there, maybe a little bit of tightness. It says he's good to go. So 2 on here. There are 2 outs. 2-0 count. Falcons really need to do something with this opportunity. That's going to be a little floater out to right. Reed is there for out number 3. The Falcons strand 2, going on top of the 4th. Falcons putting a new pitcher out to start things off in the fourth will be number 42, Jesus Romaine. Final line on Corbin Sprague, 3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 7 runs, all earned, 3 walks, 1 K. So forgettable outing for the young Sprague. Something, don't even dwell on it, just put it out of your mind and go on to the next one. You're going to have games like that. But the freshman will be back, and he'll have much better days to come, no doubt about it. So, wow, to the hot corner, Riccone, he able to stop it, get a hand on it to Galloway in time. Good play by Denzel Rincon. That was a screamer at him. Got his glove on it, couldn't hold it, but got it stopped and kept it going from left. Able to pick it up, compose himself, get it to Galloway for out number 1. Nice, quick first out.
When Keenan Hunter. Right down around his belt for strike 1.
Be a little outside there, count will even. Smacked up high in the air. Bratton is back all the way to the gate, and it'll find itself in the bullpen of the Royals. So 1-2 the count. We were talking a little before the game started. The Ecclesia must really enjoy, of all their road games, this has to be their favorite place to play on the road with their name, the Royals, spray painted in the foul blinds of third and first base. Have to make them feel like they're the home team. Again, this is the Kansas City Royals Urban Youth Academy we're playing at. So, no, we're not giving them love by putting their name on our field. This is for the Kansas City Royals. As a softball from the neighboring field comes to visit us. Lands right in front of Romaine on the pitcher mound. Says, wait, we don't play with this style of ball. Just starting over to our right is the Kansas City Roos D1 NCAA softball. They play their home games here. Can't quite make out who the opposing team is.
The opposing team, I think I looked online, and it is North Dakota.
North Dakota, University of North Dakota, as Hunter slaps a line drive into left, shallow left field. He's on with a base hit. Bradley up again for the 3rd time this afternoon. He's been on with a pair of singles. Came around, scored a run. Romaine really looking to keep this on the ground and hopefully getting a double play for a quick inning. That one's popped up. That's not going to stay into play, and it'll find the seats. 0-1 count. count. The pitch, that's hit way up in the air. Going back at the track, Bratton's at the wall. Will it stay in? It does, and he catches it at the wall. Oh, just a little bit too much loft on it to find its way out, but not by much. It stayed in by maybe 8 inches or so, but playable for Bratton and left.
Dutile up now. There for strike one. Set down again. The pitch.
That's going to be Lippold got it over to Galloway in time and out of the inning. So, little activity on the bases, but nothing scratches across. So, score remains at 7 runs to nothing as we go bottom of the 4th.
Leading off for the Falcons, second baseman, number 22, Connor Taylor.
Connor Taylor to lead things off. Big Taylor, Dorian Arise, and TJ Bratton do up this inning as he gets a little chopper over to short. Dutile is there, makes it into play to first as Soto. 1 down.
Next up is Dorian Arise. It's out there
All
right
right.
field.
So he'll get on.
Next to be TJ Bratton.
Bratton up for the second time today. He singled in the second inning. Come inside, they're going to try to get a rise at second, but he's able to slide in safely for the steal. Okay, we got a runner in scoring position. Just one out. Bratton takes his inside, 2-1 count. Be a little chopper, do tile over to Soto, making the play. So now 2 outs, but Arise gets the third. Zork 0 for 1 today. 1-0 pitch, way outside, and that's going to be a Rise. Will slide in and make it home safely. As Bradley couldn't hold on to that. It was a wild pitch by Elmore, but it bounced off the wall. Back to Bradley, and he just wasn't able to get a good grip on it to get it to Elmore in time, as Rye is able to slide down and get a run in. Oh. And now Kasork, patience at the plate, draws a walk. Some activity has started in the Ecclesia bullpen. Chopped foul out of play. 0-2 to Cesar Castro. And a little chopper, it's going to roll foul. So we'll redo the 0-2. Down swinging for the second strikeout for the day for Castro. That's an end of the inning, but Falcons are able to get a run across. Diego Canuelas leading things off for the Royals here in the top of the fifth. Canuelas, Hines, and Fisher do it for Ecclesia. Runs down the first base line, but end up on the foul side of things, so the count's at 1-1. Very nice. That catches the corner for a strike. 1-2. It's hit well to left center, and it's going to fall. Diaz plays it off of a hop. Canuelas is on with a stand-up leadoff double. Josh Hines now. Hines 1-for-1 on the day, had a double, also reached on hit by pitch.
Ball.
Bunts it out of play. Comes set. Pitch. A little inside for ball 2-1 count. It's going to be fouled and onto the concourse. No chance for a play there. Counts at 2-2. All right, got him swinging. Romaine gets a strikeout. Looks like Ecclesia is going to put a pinch runner at second base for Canuelas. Be number 4, Ike Freeman, pinch running. DH Clay Fisher. What was it? Pitch goes to the backstop, and pitch runner doesn't even need to use his speed to get to third. Outside for a ball. Oh, 3-0 count now. That'll be a 4-pitch walk. Runners at the corners, 1 out. C.J. Price up for the 3rd time. He's 1 for 1. Had a single, came around to score. Back in the 4th, he was hit by a pitch. A long base. Showing bunt. Oh. Bunted a line drive. The Falcons bullpen. Or, I'm sorry, dugout. Coach Hurley able to dip out of the way of it. All good. Time for the 0-1 pitch. So Price showing bunt here. You put that perfectly placed bunt down in the 3rd to advance the runner and get himself on. Romaine checks in at first base. Fisher back safely.
Romaine comes set. Looks at first. Pitches. And that ball will go foul. The 1-2 count.
All right, so here we are again, 1-2 count. 1 out, runners at the corners. Romaine comes set. That's going to be just a little down for a ball. Undelayed throw by Kasorik ends up high. Leopold able to jump up and keep it from going out into center field, but stolen base nonetheless for Fisher. Runners at 2nd and 3rd now. That ball's outside. Kasorik, good job keeping it his chest in front of it, not letting that sail past him. walk, bases loaded. So top of the lineup for the Royals, Gustavo Soto. Bases juice, the 1-0 count, be in the dirt. And I guess they've called a balk. So I guess they're calling a balk. The pitch seemed to have gotten off with. Oh, so I missed it. Coach Perry informs me that Roman wasn't on the rubber when he delivered that pitch. So I missed that, but yep, that will advance all the base runners. So I choose a free run. So it's now 8-1. Favor the Royals, runners at second and third. Soto up to bat. Only one out. 0-1 pitch. Fouled out of play. 0-2. Way inside. Gonna be 1-2. Will hit Soto there to load the bases. You know, a lot of instances, a hitter like Soto, you might say, well, first is open, just give him the free bag, hope for a double play. But that was not something you want to do with a guy like Gabe Reed coming up right behind him. Team's home run leader with 8, already has 1 on the afternoon today. So now the ultra dangerous Reed up with bases loaded. He takes one for a ride out to right field. Castro at the track makes the grab. It will be deep enough though to bring one in as another run scratches across, making it 9-1. Reed gets his 3rd RBI of the day. That'll be Keenan Hunter. Hunter now, 1 for 1. Single today, reached with a pair walk, so been on base 3 times. Has come around to score a run. That's hit well into left, and it's going to be a fair ball in the deepest corner of the park. Might not be viewable on the screen, but it bounced into deep left field and rolled all the way to the corner. Just under the 330 marking, the foul pole. A couple more runs are scored for the Royals. It's now 11-1. Bradley, a pair of singles. Also had a sac fly today, so. Off to the races is Hunter. And. Oh! We got him. I had to check, make sure Rincon kept control of the ball as Hunter came off the bag. And so got out of that inning, but damage done. Putting up 4 there in the 5th. Making it a 11-1 game as we go bottom 5. Well, Quentin, let's do right by our boy Jared. Talk about the national food of the day. He's not here to present it to us. I'll have to do my best. Let's see, April 10th, that's today, right? National Cinnamon Crescent Day. I'm guessing that's, sounds like a breakfast pastry to me.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, couldn't be too bad. I don't know if I've had a cinnamon crescent, but
I don't think I have.
I certainly be willing to try it.
Yep.
I don't know how it could be bad.
Yeah, I mean, cinnamon and bread, I mean.
Yeah, put a little butter in the mix and you got something.
Yeah.
So if there's any bakers out there that are going to come out and catch the second portion of this game, bring on the cinnamon crescents. We'll have the 9-1 2-hole hitters coming up for the Falcons. Be Diaz, Rincon, and Galloway. Whoa, what happened there? I think maybe on the backswing it caught some of Bradley's face mask. Diaz took a huge rip at that. I don't know if he tipped it and the ball caught Bradley, or maybe the backswing of the bat caught him in the face mask, because Bradley gives the 2 thumbs up, but it put him on his back there for a second. It looked ugly. It looked like it might really have been bad, but all catches are tough. Bradley with that big build, no different. He's fine to move on as Rincon slaps one down the line, but just hooks foul. So 0-2 count for Diego Diaz. Reached earlier today with a hit by pitch. He takes a ball there. That got inside, kind of jammed him, but able to get some bat on it, put it in foul territory. 1-2. Good stop by Diaz. He wanted to go after it, but realized that it was way outside and was able to hit the brakes on his swing and stay alive, the 2-2 pitch. And gives us a little chopper there to third where they make the play. So 1 down, top of the lineup for the Falcons now.
Denzel and Co. to bat now.
He's 0 for 2 on the afternoon as he fouls that one straight back. Quickly down in the count, 0-2. Comes inside on him. Elmore really gets a big old kick here in his windup. Brings that knee almost up to his chin. It's a little extra oomph out of it, I guess. And he's been dealing pretty good this afternoon. Oh. Cone gets hit. He'll get a free base. Now Griff Smith is going to come out for a conversation. Let's see if he makes a move or just wants to have a chat. So far he hasn't signaled for anything, and he's not going to. He'll let Elmore stay in. Going to be hit to the second baseman Hines over to Dutile. They can't turn 2, however, but they'll get the runner at second. So Galloway on with the fielder's choice. Pulled now, 0 for 2 today. That's hit well, but into center, and Price is right there, just 2 steps back to make the grab and end the inning. So we're going top of the 6th. Royals leading 11-1. So Tucker Bradley, for the second time today, comes to lead off an inning when he was the batter who was in the previous inning, as Hunter was picked off trying to catch, or caught stealing third last inning.
So that's straight up. And looks like he'll be able to put out of play.
Pitch, and that's going to be hit to Rincon. Fields it, but lobs it. Just a lazy, lazy pass. And I'm sorry, but yeah, that was just a little floater, and Jake Galloway had no chance of doing anything with it. So Mayweather, the courtesy runner, will now take over at first base. And who knows, maybe that ball slipped. It's kind of wet, nasty conditions out here, so maybe just didn't get a great grip, and the moisture in the air and on the ground just slipped out of his hand. That's very possible on an afternoon such as this. Anyway. Chase Dutile's on. Throw is, oh man. Kasoric had a pretty good line on that. They're going to try to take third. Rincon is there. They'll get him there. All right. So Rincon able to get back into position at third. There's some words being said, and something's got to happen here. As Merriweather braced like he was going to attack Rincon. Now everybody's getting held back, but Merriweather, without a doubt, was John at Rincon. Rincon just kind of turns and says, "Excuse me." Merriweather looked as he was in an attack, and you can't quite see that on camera, but so temper's starting to flare here in the sixth inning. But able to take care of the base runner. In any sense, I don't know if there's been warnings issued or anything. They haven't pointed up to the box and said anything, but that doesn't necessarily mean much. Sometimes they will, but sometimes they'll just tell the respective coaches, hey, you're both warned, or whatever the play may be. And anyway, sharply hit, Lippold over to Galloway. That's in time, 2 down. So this is Ike Freeman. He came in to pinch run for Canuelis back in the 5th inning and stayed in as third baseman and will now bat for the first time this afternoon. Let's see what we know about Mr. Ike Freeman here. 233 average on the season. That's hit well into left. Bratton going back, and it's going to be over his head at the wall. Bounces off the wall. So Freeman's there with a 2-out stand-up double. Catches the corner for a strike 0-2. Going to be outside. Hines doubled in the 2nd, reached on hit by pitch in the 3rd, and struck out in the 5th. 1-2 count. Romaine looks to end this inning. That comes in just a tad high. Count evens at 2-2. Count's now full. Romaine comes set. The payoff pitch. Runners goes. It's going to be a walk. So here we have runners at the corners. 2 outs. That ball catches corner. All right, 0-1 count. Designated hitter Clay Fisher batting. Been walked twice. Does have an RBI sac fly. both walks, he's ended up coming around to score a run. That's hit sharply to Taylor, who dishes it to Lippold for out number 3. So it's really goofy top of the 6th, but get out of there with no real damage done.
It makes this game a little interesting.
Yeah, yeah, that's one way to have an inning, but again, no harm, no foul, really. So we're marching off. Bottom of the 6th coming at you.
We're going to rise here. Comes set. It's foul back for the 0-1 count. Fouls another one off. 0-2.
Up in the air, but in the shallow center, Price calls for it. He makes the grab one down. Connor Taylor is at first base. Jay Bratton now, 1 for 2 this afternoon. Tough luck there. It looked like I was going to drop, and Price able to get a great jump run in, do a little hopping catch, make the play, and Taylor already at second base, couldn't get back in time to be doubled up. Just when we thought had something cooking, they put an end to it. We're on our way to the 7th. C.J. Price to start things off here on top of the 7th. 9-1-2 hole hitters due up. Price singled, hit by pitch and a walk. Came around to score twice. Called strike, 3-1 count. Foul ball, count will go full. The payoff pitch swung on, it's going to be put out of play. Redo the 3-2. All right. So a little dribbler there to Galloway, who'll handle it himself. 1 down. Soto now. Out of play in foul territory. 0-1. Chopper there to Cone. Cone gets it there in time off of balance. Galloway able to handle it. 2 away. Reed right back to Romaine. He hits it, knocks it down with his pitching hand. They're going to take a look at that. He doesn't appear to be wincing or in any kind of noticeable pain, but that was a line drive directly to his pitching hand. But I think for the first time today, it's a quick 1-2-3 inning. Oh, he had a 1-2-3 in the first, had a walk but picked him off, so technically the second 1-2-3 of the game.
Kelkasoric up for the Falcons.
After first pitch, but belts it out of play. 0-1. He is 0 for 1 on the afternoon, but has reached on a walk. Takes the ball, count evens at 1-1. Ball's going to be outside. Oh, Sork thought that he drew a walk. Umpire said not so fast. Caught part of the plate, so count's going to be full. Popped up into the air underneath of it, calling for it was going to be who? Okay, Price is just about half of the Royals defense was swarming around it, all wanting to get it. Price ends up handling it, and we're going to have a pinch hitter for the Falcons. Rolando Calendron pinch hits, takes the first pitch and puts it into play. Gets on with a base hit.
And now for the Falcons will be Diego Diaz, center fielder. Set. The pitch. Be low for ball 1.
Fouls that back. He reached on a hit by pitch in in the third. To a ground play in the fourth inning. Takes that ball outside. Count goes full. Up that and play. Dutal over to first. Soto's there in time, but advances the runner to second. To the top of the lineup here for KCC. Denzel Rincon. 0 for 2, reached on a hit by pitch. Now, if I didn't mention at the beginning of this inning, the Royals do have a new pitcher on the mound, number 19, Eduardo Soto. Soto, geez, small sample size, I guess, but it's showing a 0 ERA. 1 win, no losses, 3 appearances. 1 of them starts, 5.1 innings pitched. Giving up 3 hits, 2 walks, and a strikeout. So, yeah, small sample size, but in the 5 1/3 innings he's pitched, been very effective. See if we can't put an end to that. Got a runner at second. 3-1 count. There are 2 outs. That ball goes inside, and there'll be a walk. We got 2 on.
First baseman, number 23, Jay Galloway.
So now with 2 on, nobody you'd rather have batting than Jake Galloway. He's going to hit it directly to shortstop Dutal, who just lobs it over to Hines at second to end that inning. And once again, the threat is handled by the Royals, and that is going to be the ball game as run rule comes into effect. Stick with us just one more second, and we'll give you the final numbers.
And that is the ball game as run rule comes into effect. Final score 11-1. Royals. We're back here tomorrow for a doubleheader against Ecclesia. First pitch scheduled 12 o'clock noon. Hope to see you here. Until then, please be safe going home. From Kansas City Royals Urban Youth Academy. Good afternoon.
So, as I said, that does it due to the run rule. Pretty tough game for the Falcons all the way around. Just couldn't get a whole lot going. On great pitching by the Royals, they just weren't giving anything up. So we're back here tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon, first pitch. Do keep an eye on our local weather here. If you're from out of town or in town, you'll kind of know what's going on. But should be able to get the game started on time. Hope you join us. So until then, from Kansas City Royals Urban Youth Academy, for Quentin Sewell, I'm Ed Milberger. Good afternoon, everybody.